Hey guys, how are you? I wanted to try to copy this painting, The Spirit of 76 by Archibald Willard, because we drew a flag in the first lesson. Okay, I showed you how to draw an American flag. I think it's pretty complicated. I did a lesson like this where I used ovals to draw it. There's a lot going on. I'm going to put up both lessons. You could follow the one you want. I'm going to do this one with just flat shapes, okay, to make it easier for you, okay? So I'm going to redo it right here. The ground, if you look at the picture, is like a curve down here. So I'm going to draw that with pencil. It's like they're coming over a hill. And you have three people again. You have like a boy, his father, and his grandfather, okay? So I'm going to start on the far left with the boy. And I'm going to go like this. Here's the boy's body, like we've been doing, just a rectangle, okay? His arm is bent a little. Watch this. Down and over, and his hand, okay? And then his other arm is straight out. So we use oval, and his hand, okay? Now, right below his waist is that drum. Now, if you can make the drum a cylinder, that's great. If you can't, you can just draw a rectangle. Okay, how the heck would it be a cylinder? We've drawn a lot of cylinders this year. That's just an oval at the bottom, so it looks like a drum, right? You have the edge of your drums. Okay, I know I'm doing this a little quick. You can freeze this. You should rewatch this video. His leg is over here, right? Imagine the oval continues in there. I'll do it with a pencil so you could see. Right, that's his leg. The bottom of his leg, the calf, C-A-L-F, right, with like a triangle shoe. Second leg comes back like this. I'm not going to draw it yet because the grandfather's leg overlaps it, is in front of it. If you want to see here for a second. See, the boy's leg goes behind grandpa's leg. So I'm going to jump over to grandpa real quick. I'm going to get a second drum in here. It's a little bigger. It's a little higher up. Like this. Curve. All right. It's a simple cylinder. I'm going to put the drum rims on it, okay? I'm going to draw the body. Grandpa's a lot taller than the boy. His shoulders are over the boy's head. All right, so watch this. Go up. I'm just using a rectangle that gets a little smaller at the bottom for all the bodies, all right? Grandpa's leg, again, comes out like this. His calf. This is something interesting. If you want to notice, his heel is on the ground, but his foot is not. So we're going to put a shadow under there. And then his other leg, I'm not going to draw because the dad's leg is in the way. All right, so watch this. There's no drum here for dad. Dad's shoulder is about the same height. Okay, his leg comes out. His foot also is up in the air to kind of show that they're marching together, right? Now his leg you could see in the back. There's no drum in the way. All right, he's got like a real war coat on, which we'll add in a minute. So watch this. We got the boy's arm and grandpa's arm are the exact same. Pretty much. Down, over, hand, okay? Then this one's going to come out. I know that's starting to look a little confusing, right? Because I've drawn this a couple of times. We're going to add his leg that should be behind here. So we'll go like this. And then the leg would be like hidden behind here. So that's his foot and leg behind that leg. Same thing's going to happen here. All right. The calf comes out and you get a little bit of foot there. And it's hidden. Okay? I'm going to work on the faces now. Okay? Because you have to draw dad's face because of the flute, the fife goes up to his face. So the boy's staring up at grandpa. So watch this, how you could draw a head looking. Right? An oval, you can't tell where he's looking, but watch. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to switch the pencil. It's where your eyes go. and your nose goes, okay? Your mouth goes below it, and your nose goes right in the middle, your nose ends, okay? This is fun, because he's looking at Grandpa. You draw an oval and put the eyes on way on the far right side. So he's looking up at Grandpa, all right? I'm gonna give him an ear. I like to give an ear over there. It helps make it look 3D. Hat is just that. It's almost like a rounded rectangle. Give him a little bit of hair, hangs out, okay? Gonna go to Grandpa's face, all right? 2 lines for the neck. Grandpa's looking forward. Grandpa's very serious. It's almost like an L. You put your ear right there, then you come around. Don't worry if you have to draw this a couple of times. I've been doing this for years, right? Give him a nose. Now his eyebrows are actually coming down because he's very serious. He's focused. His eyes are looking forward, not down at the boy at all. Okay? And his mouth is totally straight. Okay? So then to make him look normal, right, you got to add the hair on there. And since you're doing this in pencil, you can erase some of those lines. Okay? Jump over to Pops here. We're going to draw his head first so I know where to put the flute thing. I'm going to go over and up just like Grandpa. Put an ear there. Okay? We're going to pop around with his head. Jaw, right? So you put his nose like that. His eyes are pretty serious too. He's looking forward as well. And then don't draw his mouth, because watch this. Arm up, hand with a thumb, and there's my flute right in front of his mouth. Okay? His second arm, maybe you can't even see it. I had to stare at it for a while. It's coming out of here. It's kind of in the shadows. He's got soldier cuffs. Maybe you might see some fingers back here. Okay? Now his mouth is curved up a little, like he's blowing. Dad got wounded. He's got a bandage on his head, man. Gonna color that in black. Dad actually has a beard down here, like an Abe Lincoln beard with no mustache. He's also got, his coat comes way down. Old-fashioned waistcoat. Okay? Comes down like that. He's got a little vest in there. Grandpa has a vest, comes over the shoulder, 2 lines. Okay? The boy has like a military coat, goes like this. Like a suit jacket, okay? We've drawn that a couple times before. Just gonna give him the drumsticks quick. 1 up, and then 1 down. Okay? 1 up. A little hard to see, right? 1 down. Like they're playing the drums, okay? I'm gonna put the ground in between them where I could see it. And the last thing I want you to add, you can add more details if you can. I'm just gonna add that flag back here. It's the reason that we drew this flag to begin with. I'm gonna draw a stick coming up. It's right between Dad and Grandpa. I'm gonna slant it a little bit. I'm gonna draw a wavy line. Like that, and the flag. I'm not gonna end the flag. Remember, it's hard to tell how many stripes you need. Remember, the blue part is 1/3 over, and I'm not gonna close it because I gotta get 7 stripes. So watch, remember? 1, 2, 3. Gotta make that longer, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's where the blue field would end. So now I want 6 more, and I'm not going to close it so I don't get into trouble. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's not too bad. Now remember, we drew the stars in kind of a circular shape. Okay? Then we drew them around, almost like on a clock, right? Except we got to get 13, so it's kind of weird to fit one more. So, 1, calling that 6, because it's 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. All right, we got 4. We got to get up to 13. So you got to fit like basically 2 in between. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You want to see something over here? There's a star in the middle. So I'm going to cheat and do that. There's my 13th star. All right. Now, if you can do that, here, oh, I want to show you this. My foot shadow. Okay, I think that's really cool. This I might be asking you for too much for this one. I don't think so. This should take about an hour and a half, about 2 art classes just to draw it. I'm gonna put up another video where I'm coloring it, okay? So give it a shot. I'm gonna write it up here. Spirit, in case you can't hear me, of 76, Archibald, this is the artist, Willard. You could look it up. There's lots about it online. He painted about 20 different versions of it. Thank you.